That's how you get started right there, baby. That's how you start the day. That's a nice big old male. That's him. Number one. Let's get it.
Now you guys did just see that. He just threw back a really nice male. That's because around here, this is all they catch is big fish. We're out here today, it's almost springtime, getting ready to chase, hopefully, a 3-pound crappie. You can never guarantee that, but that's the goal today.
Uh-oh. See? There he is, bigger. Ooh. Over your head. Look at the gut and the size of these fish. Man, oh man. Oh, smoked it. Ooh. That never gets old. Oh, boat flip. Never gets old, boat flipping hogs. Good Lord. I had to work for that fish. I had to work for him a little bit. My Lord.
Hey guys, Eric Cagle. I'm going to show you, we're going to do our gear check today and show you guys kind of what we're using. A little bit different for us here in Mississippi. You know, this time of the year, we use a long pole. Today, I just actually got these 2 weeks ago, and I'm just kind of trying them out. But today we're using a Dobbins 14-foot. I think it's a Josh Jones series rod, but it's a great rod, real light. We're using a Dobbins 14-footer for the rod. We're using K9 30-pound braid, green K9 braid. I'm gonna show you the rig. It's just basically, if you ever bass fish, just a Carolina rig. You got your, I got a little, I tie actual bobber stopper up here to keep my weight down, so I push it down to keep that weight down. I've got a little glass ball bead in between the weight and the swivel. That's a 1/2 ounce bullet weight. And if I get down there and I want to shake it a little bit, it kind of makes a little bit of noise to get those fish's attention. Then I got my swivel, about a 1 leader. I've got a 1/8 ounce Grenada Lake tackle head. This is a golden chartreuse jig. Any golden chartreuse jig will work. I've also got some fireballs on there just for scent, and I've also got some gel on that jig too. Today the bite got a little, you know, the bite got a little tough later as this front's pushing in, and I think the scent helped today. I use if you've been on a guide trip with me the last 2 weeks here, you're gonna test, we use fire gel a ton. I'll put those balls on there too to give it a little scent and color. The balls give you some color also. Pink and orange are big colors here on Grenada in this muddy water. So we tried some pink balls out today. But that's pretty much what we use. Very simple, and we caught a lot of fish today.
Hey, that happened so quick he didn't have the camera on. You saw that, he's slipping. Look how wide this dang fish is, my gosh. It's just unbelievable. Every time you catch a good fish here, it just shocks me, because you know, we just don't have that average in Alabama, but these are some beautiful, beautiful fish, man. Nice fish. We got a boat right here beside us, so I'm trying to be quiet. Not as big as the last ones, but still a chunk.
God.
That's a male. Look at the color on this fish right
I
here.
saw him jump at. That's the first colored up fish we've seen so far.
They're trying to come in here. They're trying to come in here and do their thing, man. We're way up in a little shallow pool. Some of these males are biting stumps. And I mean, you can tell he's got his tuxedo on. I mean, that's as pretty a fish as you're gonna see. Little male. There was 2 fish in there. A female and a male. The male came out and got it first. That, my friends, is a Grenada Lake black crappie, which is very, very rare for here. That's a black crappie in here on one of them stumps. Look at there. I feel like I'm at home in Alabama now. Old speck hanging out up here on these stumps. There's a lot of stumps and structure in here. There's guys that have made stake beds and stuff like that. But a lot of these fish are kind of hugging to the bottom. We've had a cool snap. It's a lot cooler this morning, and there's a front and a storm coming in today. We got about another hour to fish before we get wet. But I'm going real slow this morning. I usually fish really fast, but we're going real slow this morning because some of these fish are just, look at the screen right here. That's a fish, that's a crappie sitting on the bottom right there. See him just sitting on the bottom? He's not real active, he's just kind of sitting there. Let me see if I can drop a jig down on that fish. There's my jig going down to him right there. That's right on him. See if he'll react. He's got a buddy coming in there with him. And they kind of move off, but that's kind of what's going on. They're not really active this morning like they have been, but and I say that when we first got here, we caught about 10 in a row. We've probably caught 35 fish in here today already. But as this front's pushing closer, it's kind of like they're getting a little less active today. But that's all we're doing is just fishing for fish on the bottom in here. And you know, every now and then we'll see one around a piece of structure, and we're just putting that jig right here. Come on out here, little speck, another little speck. Specks are up in here trying to do their little thing too. That's an Alabama fish that migrated over here to Mississippi. Man, the wind, we got a bad east wind today on Grenada, and there's a lot of boats here for the spring, and you know, it makes the lake fish really small when you got an east or west wind. And instead of, you know, hanging out in the crowd over there around all the other boats, we decided to come up the river a little bit. And I came up the other day and found a few fish, or saw a few fish in a pool up here. This is just way up the river in a little pocket, but we decided instead of hanging out with the crowd, we were going to come up here and get away from everybody, and man, it paid off big. And as you can tell, the wind's still blowing pretty hard here, but there's one other boat up here with us, and we kind of get to relax and just fish and have a good time, and it's paid off for us today. We hadn't caught any 3-pound fish, but we got a bunch of them over 2. I think our biggest fish is around 250 today, but we got some really good fish.
Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.